Oh, see, look. I'm not touching it right now. As you
see,
see,
we're not touching this.
Nobody is touching the Joycon.
Constantly dragging to the left.
This is Nintendo's drift problem in a nutshell.
And it's a system flaw that's in a bunch of different switches that has happened a lot, apparently.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to Ox Studios. What's this?
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch. Probably a lot of you have one of these. And if you're like a lot of people, you may be having a problem. The more you play it, you may find you have an issue with the controllers. What kind of problem is that, Nash?
It's called the drift, and it happens a lot with a lot of different switches.
That's right. And the problem with drift is typically it happens with this little joystick on the controller called the Joycon. It has two of them, one on each side, and these, of course, as you know, if you have a Switch, these are removable and come off the unit so you can play them in different configurations. But this one gets more play than this one does, and this one on our unit and apparently lots of other people's units has been going south. And it does this problem where when you're not touching it, it moves your character. It thinks you're pushing it to the left, and your character moves to the left, regardless of whether you're trying to move it or not.
For example, if you're going across a really long ledge and you let go for a split second, and it drives you right off.
That's right. Oh, what? No, Mario! Playing Mario Kart. Terrible. Playing Super Mario Odyssey. We play that.
Minecraft. The top three games it's worst with is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Minecraft.
Right. But it's not a picnic in any game. I mean, you count on being able to use your controller and having precise control over it. And when your character suddenly makes unbidden moves, it takes all the fun out of the game. So, at one point, we actually sent the controllers to Nintendo, and they did a free repair on them. And I assume that's something you can still do. You'll have to look around on the internet, but they actually did make good on their promise to do that. And we shipped these two Joy-Cons to them, and it took weeks and weeks, but they sent them back, and they worked fine for about another year. And now we're back in Drift City. And so, instead of sending them back to Nintendo again and maybe having to pay this time, like I said, I don't know.
You can buy this.
We can buy this. And what is inside here
is two replacement joysticks for your Joy-Cons.
Yeah, here's a little package. We will send, if you look in the information on this video, there will be a link to where you can order this. This came from Amazon, as you know, so many things today do. This is a kit that is supposed to repair both of the joysticks on the Joy-Con. So we're going to see about that. We're going to see if it works. And we're going to do a little video here of the process of that and see how easy it is to do. This little kit comes with tools and everything, supposedly. So we're going to jump right into it.
It has two little ones in case you're replacing both. It has like little tools and stuff, and two different replacement ones for either one if you're doing both or just one.
That's right.
You have an extra.
Yeah, it does come with two.
It comes with instructions too. So
yeah, ideally, you could replace both of these little joysticks at the same time if you wanted to. We're only going to replace the one that's affected now, and that way we have one spare one in case the other one eventually starts acting up,
or this one goes again.
Precisely. So let's not waste any more time. Let's see what we got.
Okay. Here's this package with all the stuff in it that we need to fix our Nintendo Switch.
Let's see what's inside.
And when you do this, you don't have to wait weeks and weeks for your Switch to get back. You can do it in like
That's true. We ordered this on Sunday, and it came Thursday, and it would have come
Wednesday. It would have come Tuesday.
At least a day or two before, had it not been for a postal holiday this week. Okay.
So,
got a card here from the company that has their customer service info and stuff on it. We have these two little replacement joysticks here. And then look at that. It comes with screwdrivers and a tool that's supposed to, I think, help pry the case apart on the Joy-Con there. But you know what? It does not have instructions. Dump, dump, dump. We're just have to try. No, it does not. But we'll have to try to figure it out ourselves. And you know, I'm sure we'll manage. We'll see what we can do. Also, oh, there's a pair of little tweezers in here too. Check that out.
Oh wow,
those are nice, actually.
That's nice. We may be able to reuse this.
We can use these for many other things. Yeah. So actually, having this like nice little tool set here. I mean, all of this together only cost, I think, about $13.
Yeah.
So this is you get a lot of hardware for your money with this repair kit.
So we will detach this blue controller.
This is the one that's giving us grief. And as you can see in the back, it's held together with 4 teeny tiny little screws. Okay, here we go. We have, is it 2 different? Are these 2 different screwdrivers? It's kind of hard to tell there.
Yeah, they are. One is a bit longer. To sort of reach.
It's different shaped tips on them.
Yeah, nice.
Well, let's see which one goes.
Okey-doke.
One of these goes into these little tiny screws on the back of the Joy-Cons. This one? I think it must be the other one. There we go. Oh, these are nice screwdrivers too, because they swivel. Oh, and look at that teeny little screw. You do not want to lose these. So, Nash, I'm going to give you this bag, and it's got a zipper on it.
It has the little connectable thing.
It's got a Ziploc on it, yeah. There you go. Let's go ahead and take these
reusable.
out. Take these guys out. Right. Because there were no instructions, we found some links online that show how to get inside a Joy-Con. We'll leave a link to that in the info for this video too. Essentially, they're telling you to kind of get up underneath here with a fingernail, and I noticed this is a prying tool.
Comes with the set.
That came with the repair kit. Look at that. Oh, yeah, a thumbnail would have been fine, I'm sure, but it's nice that they give you a tool. Not everybody has good fingernails, you know.
You also got to be careful with this so you don't damage your Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, well, you don't want a bunch of stuff, all the parts from inside flying everywhere when you open it up either.
Or like accidentally losing a piece and making something completely wrong.
Yep. Well, I got it started.
Yeah.
Anyway, that guy made it look easy in the video.
Probably done a lot more.
He's done it lots. Yeah, I have not. Oh, here we go. Well, be careful because look inside these little ribbons here. Yeah, you don't want to mess these up, guys. Be very careful. All right, now next step is to remove the battery. Again, this has the pry tool here, makes that easy. Oh, look at that, it comes right up. This is useful.
Yeah.
Okay, and again, this is connected by very thin little wires.
They're extremely important.
Yeah.
Just basically all of this stuff is very important to the system.
Yeah, you see, you really don't want to disturb these copper wires here, these bands. These kind of ribbons there. There's a lot of data goes back and forth there that's important. And this, of course, is your battery. And look at these little hair-thin power wires on there. Be very gentle with this when you get inside there. Next, there are 3 screws holding in the battery tray here. And is this the same? Looks like the same screwdriver will work on that. Get that little bag out, guys. Oh, this screwdriver, by the way, is magnetic, which is awesome for these little teeny screws.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Well,
that's another reason why we have the tweezers.
It's wonderful because, careful. It's wonderful because you don't have to try to chase these little teeny screws there. These are like smaller than eyeglass screws, which is saying something. Look at that. How convenient, right? Pops right out of there.
I had no idea.
One more.
Okay.
Yeah. Magnetic screwdrivers are great in general, but there's a few types of jobs you can't use them on because some applications are sensitive to magnetism. You goof things up real bad. Okay.
All you have to basically do is just cut a magnet into the shape of a screwdriver, basically.
You can magnetize an existing screwdriver.
Really?
I'll show you how to do that sometime. All right, now I guess you try to pull this guy out somehow. How does he come loose? Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, more wires to be mindful of. You got to be very gentle with these little hair-like ribbons and wires. It's very delicate inside here. This is what we're trying to get to right here, isn't it? That's the back side. As you can see, this guy goes right there. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So now we got to figure out how to get this guy out. It looks like there are 2 screws holding it in as well. Let's put this back together.
It's a tiny.
I know.
One of them is kind of being
Yeah, there's something over this one.
one of those very, very, very thin ribbons.
Well, okay, well, we'll do this one first.
Then we might be able to like sort of move it a little bit.
We'll see here in a second. Oh, back. We got to figure out how. What does this ribbon go to?
Yes.
Little teeny spring just popped out of there.
Come up.
It's the spring that controls us popping that button back up.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna put that back in.
We will. We'll get it. One of the mounting screws that holds the old joystick in here. Oops. I still have a screw in there. Good Lord. Is underneath one of the connecting ribbon things right here. And so you're gonna have to pick this guy up out of the way just so we can access the screw that holds that in.
Be extremely careful with this kind of thing. Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Then at the end, we'll put this all back together.
At the end of the video.
Okay. So and we're going to have to move this whole thing out of the way because it's going to stress on that little band there. We have to move this whole unit up here at the top. Bag. These.
Just have to tap it a little bit.
You got to take these little guys out of here because otherwise you can't get to the removal screw for the joystick, and you can't actually physically move it. There we go, and get this guy out of the way, and then look.
Oh, man. But we also need to unplug that thing where it connects.
I know, we'll figure that out here in a second.
Oh, there's something on the back.
There's something connecting it still.
It's not connected, it's just
There we go.
in its way.
Okay, now, yeah, how do we disconnect that? That's the next thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how well you can see this in the video, but the ribbon from the joystick where it connects here, it goes under this little connector there, and I'm not 100% sure how we get that in there. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. All right, we're watching some videos, and it shows the guy just kind of pulled this right out. Oh, just like that.
But the question is, how do we get it in?
Well,
with the new controller?
We'll try to figure that out. Well, this is the old one, and this is the new one. And you see they look pretty similar. This is out with the old and in with the new. I'm not 100% sure how you connect one of these. The old one just pulled right out from there. So I'm just going to see if I can just poke the new one in there without too much trouble. See, I can't stress enough that you got to really be careful with this because there's all these very fragile little connections in between the various sections. Apparently, to connect the end of this little ribbon connector here, can you see that? It's so small. Where it needs to go here, where the old one was connected, you have to use the included tweezers.
So you just...
Okay, what we're going to do is you just literally put the stick in the hole where it goes. Yeah, watch out, this stuff needs to go over it, you remember?
Mm-hmm.
This is hard for Dad because I have hands the size of canned hams. There we go. Alright, got it in there. Now, I have to try to connect this tiny little wire. I think it needs to go under that one, right? Hey.
You got it?
Yeah,
Oh, we got it. Was it back up?
I think so. I think it's in there, dude.
Oop. Gotta be careful here too. Okay, it's one. So it makes
Oh, except I goofed up.
So I can't throw a ball at it.
put it in the wrong groove or something.
No, I let this get pinched under there,
Oh no.
which has to go on top, remember? Now, essentially, we're just reassembling everything we had to take apart to get access to the screws to take the analog stick out. All right, now we've got the new analog stick in where it goes. We put these little controls back where they were with this little ribbon that obscured our screw there. But we also have popped out this button over here, which has a little spring with it as well. So you gotta be very careful when messing with springs because while you're messing with them,
They can easily like pop.
they can easily pop out, and then if this gets lost in this room, we'll never find it. Okay. All right. This is looking to me like we've got it back where it was. So now we have to put in the battery tray next. Get really good for that. I'm trying to get it to where you can see it, what we're doing here. All right. Now that, oh no. No, the little spring got loose.
Where is it?
I don't know. There it is. It's right there. God dang, I had the whole thing together too. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys, try as hard as you can if you have to do this, not to let, well, I mean, you're going to have to probably you're going to have to take this button off with the spring in order to get everything off that you need. But I'm just warning you, this is a bear. I had it all put back together, and boy is trying its hardest to foil me. So, all right, so I put a piece of tape on there, and I'm hoping that'll hold it while we put this battery tray back in place.
Take screws. Right there.
Uses 3 screws to do that. Okay, so we got all the screws in. Now the battery goes back in its hole.
Into its case.
Right there.
And then put the thing back on.
There we go. All right, now we've got the battery installed again. It's time to check. All of our buttons seem like they work here. Try to close this unit up, a clamshell.
And then screw it back on.
Put this end.
Make sure.
Put this end together, the outside edge in first.
No.
So now the only thing left is the 4 external screws. Put those in here.
Now, the Joycon is back together. Now,
Appears like, and
This is the old one.
and like I say, if you
lights
press
still work.
press the buttons, the things still light up. So that's good. Now we're going to
Stuff accidentally sticking out.
reassemble this and calibrate it.
Okay,
There
so
you are.
do calibrate control sticks.
Now press down on it. Okay. Turn the stick. Yeah. Is it working in all directions?
I'm doing that, and I let go. It goes right to the center.
Do it some more. No, hold it up in front of the screen and do it like you were.
See, that's all me.
Okay, now stop. All right.
Middle.
It's looking good. All right.
Okay, now we gotta actually try it on a game.
Yep. Play a little bit.
Here.
Okay, Nash is playing some Super Mario Odyssey here a little bit.
You kicked his ass.
How's it feeling?
It's good.
Not giving you any trouble?
Nope.
Whoop. And so it looks like that's how you do it. Again, that kit was $13. Came with 2 of the analog sticks. And we were able to replace that one in about an hour. At least 30-40% of the time I spent was goofing with that little teeny spring. So now that we've got that finished and we can, enjoy, what's left of this pandemic and this horrible cold weather in peace with our Switch once again, the boys wanted to introduce the latest member of the family. And who is this, Nash?
Daisy the dog.
Daisy the dog. And how did you come to have Daisy?
Me and Moses' mom got her for my birthday, which was in November.
That's right.
So we've had for like 2 months.
About 3 months now, yeah. And is Daisy a good dog?
Yes.
Daisy, are you a good dog? Are you a good pupperoo? Are you a good dog? How about a smooch? Can I have a smooch? Oh.
She loves you.
Yeah, she loves to lick people.
So anyway,
That concludes our fix your Nintendo Switch drift problem.
video. And we hope that that's helpful. We hope that's helpful to you, and we hope you've enjoyed meeting Daisy the dog too. That's right. So, from Ox Studios, we'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.